Look, if you're an established brand and you're not scaling on TikTok Shop in 2025, you are leaving serious money on the table. I'm talking about 6, 7, even 8 figures in potential revenue for your brand. Massive brands are absolutely blowing up on TikTok Shop right now. And if you're late to the party, your competitors are going to absolutely eat your lunch. Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I'm going to break down these 7 reasons why every single serious brand needs to be scaling on TikTok Shop this year. Let's go. Guys, if you don't know me, my name is Jordan West. I have been in the e-commerce game for almost the last 15 years. I've scaled 7 different brands on my own, own an agency over the last few years, and I absolutely love this space. And let's talk all about TikTok Shop. Number 1 reason TikTok Shop is exploding, and you need to have that first mover advantage. This is not just another e-commerce trend. TikTok Shop is in full land grab mode right now, and the brands that recognize this early are positioning themselves for massive wins, right? Think about how brands that jumped onto Facebook ads in 2015 were able to scale up to 8 figures before ad costs skyrocketed, right? Or how about Amazon FBA brands in 2012 built these massive e-commerce empires before the competition became overwhelming? Or how about for me, very similarly, we were an early Instagram brand who leveraged the massive organic reach that we had before the platform became pay to play, right? So the same thing is happening right now with TikTok Shop in 2025. Right now, TikTok is actively pushing and rewarding sellers with massive organic reach, right? You don't need a giant following to sell. Number 2, lower seller fees, right? Way cheaper than Amazon. We're seeing around 6% right now. Huge platform incentives, especially for big brands. If you're a big brand listening to this, just know that TikTok has a lot of levers to pull, and I can't tell you all of them publicly here on YouTube, but what I can tell you is that there's some massive platform incentives for people who are wanting to scale on TikTok Shop, for big brands that are wanting to scale on TikTok Shop. Because most brands are still sleeping on this opportunity, those that move first are going to absolutely dominate their category, and then others are going to struggle to catch up later. Here's the reality. TikTok Shop is not going to be this easy forever. More brands are going to jump in, competition's going to increase, organic reach is just going to get harder, ad costs are going to rise. Right now, you can still go viral with a single post and actually legitimately generate thousands of sales overnight. But in 2 or 3 years, this window is going to shrink, just like it has with Facebook and Instagram and Google and so on and so forth. So if you're a brand that wants to be a category leader on TikTok Shop, the time to start is right now. Otherwise, you are going to be playing catch up while early movers rake in the profits. All right, reason number 2, free viral traffic, right? This is more sales without ads. One of the biggest advantages that TikTok Shop has over traditional e-com platforms like Amazon or Shopify is that you don't actually have to pay for traffic. Now, Amazon with its search functionality, yes, there's free traffic, but because it's no longer the land grab that it used to be able to get tons of free traffic on Amazon, right? Right now, you definitely need to climb the rankings if you're going to optimize for SEO. On Shopify, of course, you need to run a lot of paid ads, but on TikTok Shop, the algo is still doing a massive amount of the work for you, right? So TikTok's For You page is like nothing else. I'm sure if you guys are watching this, you know all about TikTok's For You page, but it's really designed to surface engaging content to new audiences. That's the beautiful thing about TikTok and why I love TikTok so much, right? This means that your product can be discovered by thousands, if not millions, of potential buyers. Remember, 170 million spend 53 minutes or more on the platform every single day in the United States, right? You can reach these people even if you have 0 followers. This is why it's a complete game changer. A single viral video, whether it's from your brand or a creator, right, can generate thousands of orders overnight. And we have seen this. We have absolutely seen this. The best part, you do not need to spend a single dime on ads to make this happen. Now, my recommendation is that you pour gasoline on the fire with ads, absolutely, but you don't necessarily have to, right? And this is why so many brands are scaling so ridiculously fast on TikTok Shop. You can test products quickly, right? Instead of spending thousands of dollars on ads to validate a product, you can launch on TikTok Shop and see how the audience responds. And we're seeing this with some really big brands out there that they're launching only on TikTok Shop. Creators do the marketing for you as well. This is the most incredible part and why there's so many brands who do not understand this. I was talking with a $300 million brand the other day, and they just didn't really understand the massive difference between Instagram influencers and TikTok Shop creators. They are completely different beasts. When you guys go in the back and you start to see some of the content that comes back, you're like, oh my gosh, this is not Instagram content. No, and Instagram content doesn't sell these days, right? It does not sell these days. Also, the organic reach is still massive, right? Unlike Instagram and Facebook, where reach has been absolutely throttled, TikTok still pushes all of this viral content for free. And I would argue that they're going to continue to do that. That is part of why TikTok is the winning platform right now, right? So right now, brands are getting free traffic, free exposure, and free customers just by posting the right content and working with the right creators. So the brands that understand how to create viral product content and work with the right influencers are going to dominate TikTok Shop in 2025. All right. Reason number 3, and this is a really, really big one. This is one-click checkout, right? So one-click checkout equals higher conversions. One of the biggest reasons that TikTok Shop is outpacing traditional e-com is it is so ridiculously easy for customers to buy. You guys understand, on your Shopify store, on Amazon, the buying process typically looks like this. Customer sees your product in an ad or search results, they click a link, they scroll through product details, maybe check reviews, they add to cart, they go to checkout, they enter their payment details. Now on Amazon, it's a little bit easier. Of course, they have all of that. Then finally, they complete their purchase. Now, at any one of those steps, you can lose a sale. On TikTok Shop, everything happens in one place. And I would argue that it's this dopamine cycle, right? It's these dopamine hits that people are getting as they're going through. This is why previously, if you've ran a lot of TikTok ads for your D2C brand, you had a hard time running them over to Shopify. It was actually a lot easier running ads from TikTok straight over into Amazon because the buying experience was simpler than going to your Shopify store or whatever, e-commerce platform that you're using, right? Now, do I think that e-commerce is dead? No, absolutely not. But I do think that TikTok has made the dopamine experience incredible, right? Dopamine hit, swipe, dopamine hit, swipe, dopamine hit, swipe. And they see a product they like, click into it, and it continues that same experience, right? That same experience and that dopamine cycle continues on, which is why there is the magic, right? There's no distractions that are going to take them away from the buying process. It's incredible. And let's not forget about impulse purchasers, right? When somebody is scrolling through TikTok, they're already in entertainment mode. They're discovering new things. They're engaging with content. They're making quick decisions. TikTok Shop makes it frictionless, right? We already know that this will like what this means exactly for brands, right? Number one, it's more completed purchases, right? Fewer abandoned carts. And if they do abandon carts, it's most likely because they're going over to Amazon to buy it. We're starting to see higher conversion rates, which is really, really cool. As the trust on the platform continues to go up and up and up, we are seeing higher conversion rates. There's faster buying decisions, right? This is why brands that optimize for TikTok native content are seeing explosive growth. And I am seeing massive brands, and I'm seeing the haves and the have-nots on TikTok. It's scaring me. It's scaring me when I see some of these big brands out there. I'm seeing what's happening with Nike right now. I'm seeing what's happening with Lululemon. I'm seeing these brands that are not embracing social commerce and not embracing this homespun, ugly content. They are losing. They are absolutely losing. All right, let's get into reason number 4 here. Influencers do the selling for you. Of course, influencer marketing has been one of the biggest things to drive sales. And I'm saying influencers right now, but I want to move that over into creators, right? Creators on the platform are so different than influencers, right? TikTok Shop took this to an entirely new level and continues to. Traditionally, you'd have to be paying influencers upfront to sponsor posts, right? You negotiate a fee, they create content, then you hope that it somehow converts. The problem is if the content flops, you are out of money with nothing to show for it. I know, again, I have been in the brand game for a long time. I've wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars on influencers who, say that they're going to do something. We're paying like $1,000 for a story post. Like, come on, guys, get an absolute grip. Influencer marketing is never going to be the same because of TikTok Shop. So here's how simple it is. Number one, you list your product in the TikTok Shop affiliate marketplace. You start reaching out, or you do an open collab, right? So you either do a targeted collab or you do an open collab. Creators choose the product and then they promote it in their videos. You have to send samples out. They only get paid when you make a sale, right? So instead of spending thousands of dollars upfront on retainers, you are only paying for actual conversions. There's no more guessing whether an influencer is going to drive sales or not. There's no more wasting money on content that doesn't convert. There's no more gambling on these big brand deals. You are able to get and create an army of influencers that are pushing your product, and you only pay when you profit, right? This is the ultimate performance-based marketing system. And the best part, that creators are highly motivated to sell, right? They know that when they promote your product effectively, they get a cut of every single sale, which is incredible. So instead of just making one sponsored post and moving on, creators have a reason to keep pushing your products over and over again. With some of the big enterprise brands that we work with at Social Commerce Club, we are seeing them post 5 or 6 times a day because they're making so much money, right? So if you are not leveraging TikTok Shop's affiliate program, you're missing out on this massive free leverage, free marketing, free traffic, and honestly, at a point very, very soon, unlimited sales potential. All right, reason number 5 you need to get onto TikTok Shop today is that TikTok is literally handing out free money to brands, to big brands that start selling on TikTok Shop. Why? Because they're in growth mode. They want more brands, they want more sellers, they want more legitimate brands on the platform, and they are willing to do a lot to get you on there. And to make that happen, they are throwing these huge incentives. So here's what they're able to do. Heavily subsidized discounts. A massive part of what is happening on TikTok Shop right now is discounts, but they are subsidizing a huge amount of it. Number 2 is lower seller fees, right? So compared to platforms like Amazon, TikTok's fees are a lot lower. For now, I think that they're going to keep them there as well. I think that they understand where the profitability is. There's boosted visibility. TikTok is actively promoting shop products, right? They are leaning their algorithm to shop products, meaning that you get free exposure and more organic sales. They're doing free shipping incentives, right? In some cases, TikTok is even covering your shipping costs, and there's a lot of ad credits and bonuses out there. Now, I'm not allowed to tell you exactly how all of this works in the background. I've signed some papers, but TikTok is doing a lot for brands, and especially for well-known brands that they want on the platform. TikTok wants to legitimize the platform, and you, as a bigger brand, and even if you're a smaller brand watching this, need to understand that. This is the same strategy that platforms like Amazon and Uber used in their early days, right? And a lot of these giant brands. The brands that jumped on early with Amazon FBA when seller fees were low, they built these multi-million-dollar businesses, right? Just like Amazon, these TikTok incentives are not going to last forever. So right now, brands that take action can scale faster and more profitably than they ever have before. But once TikTok Shop reaches critical mass with sellers, these perks are going to disappear, right? Just like they did everywhere else. So do not wait. If you wait, you're going to be paying higher seller fees. You're going to be facing way more competition. You're going to be missing out on all of the free money that TikTok is offering, right? Brands that jump in today, they're going to be miles ahead of the ones that hesitate. All right, reason number 6, live shopping is a revenue goldmine right now. We know that live shopping has taken over Asia with billions of dollars flowing through platforms, all over. Douyin is massive. That's China's TikTok. Now it is starting to explode in the US and Europe. And TikTok Shop is leading the charge. Right now, brands are pulling in massive amounts, 6-figure hours, all by selling directly to their audience in real time. This is QVC for a North American market. For a Gen Z millennial market. There is real-time engagement. It's incredible. There's built-in urgency during live shopping. There's this instant social proof. And right now, TikTok is really helping with this algorithmic boost behind live content. There is just some crazy numbers that we're seeing out there. The best part, you don't have to be the one going live, right? Get your creators to go live, give them incentives to go live. And really what this means is that you are going to continue to scale your brand using creators. Now, reason number 7, and as we talk about landing this plane, one viral post can change everything, right? On Amazon, Success depends on ranking high in the search results, which takes months of optimization, right? On Shopify, you need to constantly be running paid ads to drive traffic to your site. If you stop spending, traffic stops too. And with, all the things that I've been talking about right now with the end of SEO, I am very, very concerned. But the best part here is that this happens every single day. Brands are seeing thousands of orders come in from a single TikTok video, right? Whether it's a creator review, an unboxing, a trend, a live demo, TikTok's algorithm prioritizes engaging content and puts it in front of millions of potential buyers. There's no need for massive ad budgets, though, again, one of my biggest recommendations is run as many ads as you can behind what you are doing. There's unlimited upside, guys. Every single post can potentially go viral for even weeks or months. We see some creator posts that have millions of impressions and have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Remember that creators multiply your reach. So, TikTok Shop is the biggest trend of 2025, but the real question is, how do you actually go from 0 to 100K and beyond? Well, guys, I just dropped a full training breaking down the step-by-step how to scale TikTok Shop from 0 to 100K, and trust me, this is exactly what you need if you are serious about taking action. In that video, I'm going to cover winning product strategies, how to leverage creators and affiliates, live selling tactics that generate six-figure streams, and the exact roadmap that brands are using to hit 100K and beyond in GMV fast. Click the link somewhere around here or in the description to watch the full training now. Do not miss this. This is where the real money is made. And guys, if you got value from this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss anything in the future. And let me know in the comments, are you selling on TikTok Shop yet? And if not, what is holding you back? Also down in the comments, I will have a link to my school group where I'm answering every single person's question in there. Personally, we have live Q&As that we go through to help you scale on TikTok Shop. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. On to the next one.